Hello, all you beautiful people of the internet. Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play. I am very excited for today, guys. Very excited. I have been designing a build for the Villager Trading Hall in Creative, and I finally got it finished, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to build a Villager Trading Hall. A little bit of stuff off camera. Did some resource gathering for the trading hall. I AFK'd at the melon farm. Uh-huh. And we honestly got a decent bit of melons. I wasn't too upset with that. If you think about it, hopefully I'll get a farming villager and then have him with a melon trade. That's one melon for one emerald. So we could think of that as like a double chest of emeralds, potentially at some point in the future. I also have been doing a little bit of cow breeding. I wanted to make sure that we were going to have plenty of leather and potentially beef, beef for food, leather for books, because I want to also try to make an enchanting room towards the end of this episode. I think I'm going to put it over here in this little cave area, which I've been saving. I don't have a design picked out yet, but I'm definitely going to do it over here. Also, this little iron farm, if anybody has built this in their world, you won't be disappointed. It has been producing absurd amounts of iron just from me AFKing for that, and then I AFK'd there one night, and then that was basically it. So that just 2 nights of AFKing and then playing around the world. Yeah, it's been producing lovely, lovely amounts of iron. I totally ran by him and didn't even point him out. I came out of my mines collecting some resources for the villager trading hall, and he was just sitting there. So I thought, okay, cool, I'm gonna take him. So I put him right here, and then I started wandering over towards the swamp, towards the village, and there was a couple more. So I think what happened is a skeleton raid or skeleton horseman spawned in from a lightning strike, and then the skeletons just happened to die off from the sunlight. I'm thinking. I'm not entirely sure what happened there, but there's just a bunch of skeleton horses kind of wandering around my world now. Everybody missed you, Chad. Say hi to everybody. You deserve. Can I give you raw beef? Oh. Aha, you liked it. Yeah, good boy, Chad. Okie dokie. So over here at the villager trading hall, it being able to be rendered in, I had to put some blocks down there to actually stop the farm because I came back to this. So that, not that there's too many in there, but I don't know how many are in these corners, but I know it's enough to where it's doing this and it's like rocketing them out, and it's been the funniest thing ever to watch. It's been quite lovely. Before I show you the rest, sleeping bag time. Ah, well rested, well rested. So here I have a system with a dispenser and a button on top. Directly in front of that is an unpowered powered rail with a normal rail in the corner here so it can bend. And then I just have 2 powered rails, powered by a redstone torch, normal rails, 2 more powered rails, torch, and then just more normal rails. And they're going to lead up to what is eventually going to be the villager trading hall, which I have to clear out quite a bit. It's gonna be long. I want there to be 1 stall for every book that is available in the game, and that's a total of 39. So this is just gonna be for librarians. And then after I have this built for my librarians, of course I'm going to have something else built for, blacksmiths and armorers. There's some that you can use for the stone cutter, all different types. So I want to have multiple built for other villagers, but I wanted to dedicate this one just purely to every book that there is in the game, so I can always have it accessible at my fingertips at the lowest possible purchase. So 1 emerald. In this chest over here is fruit of my labors. I went through and gathered up some resources that I was going to need according to my schematic to build all of this. The 3 lightning rods were something extra I put in there because I've noticed that lightning is a serious thing around here. And I do have fire tick off because I don't want something like that to happen and just randomly happen to lose a large wooden structure or something in the near future. I just see it happening. But I am still going to place lightning rods around just in case. It'll make me feel better. Well, to get things kicked off and started here, guys, I am going to begin clearing out everything that is within this blue parameter right here so that I have room to start placing down the extra blocks that I need. I'm also going to try to make sure that I go a few blocks, like, away from the edge of it. I just don't want it to be directly up against the build. I think that would look super ugly. I had to reposition where I had it originally because it was like cutting through a corner of this house right here, so then I would have had to have just completely gotten rid of that villager house, and if I can avoid doing that, I want to. But everything else right here is definitely going to go. And I'll probably reposition where that farm's at because that's where I've been getting my wheat from. That one, there's one over there, and then one over there, and that's what I've been using to breed my cows with because I'm too lazy to build a wheat farm. This thing is quite long. It's a little bit longer than I remember it being in the creative world. Just looks like it's going to be a chunky boy. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. I know my day is going exceptionally well. I had a wonderful weekend in Tennessee with my wife. Much fun at the amusement parks. I also want to quickly say thank you guys for the support on the channel. We are at 28 subscribers right now, which is awesome. I definitely appreciate that. And the comments have been great to get to read and respond to. It's been making me feel special. This is going to be something that's super nice to have, especially early on here. It'll be great for enchanting tools, great for enchanting armor if I ever happen to lose them or die for some mysterious unknown nether reason. I'm going to end up completely going through a diamond shovel, which is okay. I've been being very wasteful with the diamonds, just going through straight diamond tools, not even worry about enchanting them, because I totally have that zombie spawner down there, and I could have made an enchanting table by now and started trying to get some good enchantments on the tools, but I think I like the little bit of an extra grind that comes from setting up a villager trading hall and getting the books from them. So far, we have gotten a good little chunk of this back area cleared out, and then we just have to flatten it out. I think it's 2 more, and then we should be done with clearing out the area, and we can begin placing some blocks. The villager that I'm going to be trading melons with, I want him over at my base, so he's super quick and accessible, and I could have him over here, but I think I'd rather have him over there, so he's right next to me. Nothing can happen to him. Sleeping bag time. Oh, there we go. So I lied. It's only going to be just this layer here, and then we'll only need to break down 2 in certain spots where redstone and a piston's going to go. Quick shout out to Logical Geek Boy. I'll leave his channel and the video down in the description. I am not exactly copying his villager trading hall, but I am stealing an idea from it. I'm thinking I might have enough shovel to get the rest of this and the blocks that I need to break below for the pistons and redstone to go. That rhymed. I did not mean for it to. Last few stone blocks here, and then once I get these broke, I'm gonna go in and break out the line where my zombie is able to access, or I'm gonna say zombies, because in total I want there to be 5 zombies for this villager trading hall. I want it to be 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and then 1 for a personal guy back here. You could accomplish the same results with just 3 zombies, but I think having 5, the extra 1 on each of the long sides, will help out a lot. They're going to be such long corridors that I just don't want the chance of the zombie not recognizing that a villager is down for him to attack. Okie dokie, that's the main area cleared out, and as you can see, it's going to be a bit of a long boy. It's going to be 19 villagers on this side, 19 villagers on that side, and then 1 guy down here at the very end to make 39. Okie dokie, I'm almost done with the line here. This is, oh my. Oh my. This is not good. Help. Help. Oh my god. What does he have, like a knockback bow? Oh, help me. There's so many baddies down in that hole. There's so many baddies down in that hole. This is what I get for ignoring nighttime in a swamp biome. I guess there's a decent sized little cave that it'll take me 2 seconds to light this up. As I was saying, we're almost done with the strip right here. Need to line it up with this block right there. Fill this in. Fill that in. Fill that in. Perfect. And now I need to go back through and break out the spots where the piston is going to go and the 2 things of redstone. Gonna have to come back in here, fill these gaps in. Perfect. So that is one side done. I just need to do the other. Apologies for not putting too much of this into the video. I figured me breaking a bunch of blocks would not be the funnest. In the future, I plan on doing streams and other things like that to where it'll be 2 to 3 hour long. Maybe it's collecting resources or doing whatever else, but I want it to be the in-between grindy bits of episodes so you guys can see more. Sleeping bag time. I will not pay the knight any attention here. Okie dokie. Now it is time to start placing down some deep slate, the pistons, and then the redstone that is going to be connected to it. And thankfully enough, with Lightmatica, you can turn on easy place, and it'll just make it to where whenever you're looking at that block, it'll automatically place it for you. And you can come in here and just kind of sprint along, and it won't let you place anywhere else inside the schematic. And last 3. Oh. I lied. Not last 3. I thought I was missing a couple here. Let's just fill these in. There we go. Now that's all of the deep slate where the zombie is going to stand on top of, the pistons, and the redstone down. Now it's time to build up the next layer. It's always fun whenever it's like a bunch of blocks. Whenever you go into place, it just like is really satisfying. It'll like place them really fast for you. Oh, more blocks. Alrighty, everybody. That is the... Get out of here. That is this layer done. You also get out of here. That is this one. And the next layer up is not too much more complicated. I don't have the red carpet right now, so I'm not going to be placing it down. It was just to prevent anything from spawning in on here, like an iron golem, in case the light level wasn't good enough for mobs. Also, I placed it down, but I do have 3 pieces of glowstone going through here, so it should be just fine. I tested it in a creative world and didn't have anything spawn, so I think it'll be good. Oh, I have to place the next layer first. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because I want these here. Haha. Now we place the levers. They're orange right now because I have to go through and flip all of them to make the piston be up. Okay. And then we... Oh, I'm gonna have to toggle easy place off. Now we just go back through and flip them, and you'll see all the pistons are coming up into their appropriate place. Awesome. It is looking pretty good so far, I think. I'm loving it. Nice. And let's go ahead and get up the next layer. kind of looks funny with this layer done. Just a bunch of floating blocks, but it'll get fixed whenever this one appears. Nice. And there will be signs in those blue spaces there. Oh, don't want to do that. Want to do this. Last few slabs. And then I will stay up here to do the signs. So it'll just be... Why aren't you letting me... Okay, there we go. Done. Let me do this real quick. That is one row of signs done. It just looks like so many whenever I come down here and like zoom in on it. That's awesome. Okie dokie, everybody. That is the Villager Trading Hall. Of course, I still have to get the appropriate workbenches to put in here, and I have to put villagers up in here and start trading with them and stuff like that. But yeah, there's a sign above each stall, so I can label what book is going to be in there. And the way it works is there's going to be zombies, like I said, 2 on each side, so I want 2 over here, 2 over here, and then 1 for our guy in the back. He's going to be special. And then you just lower the piston. The zombie will come pathfind to that villager and start attacking them. And then when they do, it'll convert them, and then you can change them back into a villager, and it'll lower their trade. So let me actually start moving a couple guys up here, and we'll start trying to see what kind of books we can get traded. But first, sleeping bag time. Are you guys ready to go into your new home? Probably not, but it's happening anyways. So I did make sure to... Of course I took them back over to the base and put them in the chest, because I can't be bothered to have extra blocks in my inventory. Let me run over there and grab the rails that I need to put the villagers in here. Of course I forgot the rails. I always forget something. There they are. Perfect. Nice. While I'm over here, I'm actually going to plop down the spot where I want my farmer villager to go that I'm going to be trading with. And it's just breaking a block for the piston, a block where I want the zombie to stand, right? And you place your piston down. Come on the back side of it. Oh, nope. Don't do that yet. Place down your block. And then I'm going to dig this a little deeper because I don't want it to be raised off the ground like my other ones. Okie dokie. I lowered it down 1 more block. And then we come back here. Place that like that. And then I think I'm going to try to stick to the same design that I did for over there. So it was, I think, deep slate here. Oh, not like that. Calm down. And I did this like this. And I had some spruce coming up off the back like that. And then 1 block there to prevent the zombie. And then did slabs on top, which is what I'm going to do. Right, like that. Pretty sure that's how I had it. And then I'll put a sign on the front. Actually, I don't even need a sign. I just need to make sure that he can't get out. So we need to go out 1 more. And then trap door. Perfect. Now he'll be trapped in there. And I'm going to make this look nicer. I didn't make it better. I made it worse. Oh no. Oh no. Sure. That's going to have to be fine. Ignore the way this looks. Now, using the power of grace and skill, I just need to get a villager from over there to over here to put inside of that cell. Hopefully that'll be easy. Alright, prepare to meet your maker. I quickly took the time to put 9 minecarts in here, so we should be able to just click it. Nice. And then it'll bring them up here, and of course I'll lead this in, and it'll just go to each cell as I'm loading them in. So it couldn't be easier to load them. But now, it's trying to get this guy in a boat, and then I'm going to lead him and then just kind of drag him as I normally would. Perfect. He basically got in the boat on his own. And then... oh man. Let me get some building blocks really quick. It's gonna look ugly for now, but I'm just gonna build a bridge right here. That's going to go across, and I don't want to try to break. I actually want to break those two because that's where water was and it was flowing cool like. I want to cover the top right here. Just need to be able to get him to over here. Oh, did what I said I didn't want to do. I just need to be able to get him to over here so I can drag him that way. So hopefully this is, yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I say that and then this tree gets in the way and breaks the lead. So path blocks are like, you can see it. It's a centimeter. It's nothing compared. It's a pixel lower, but you have to like actually jump to get him to go over that. Kind of like whenever I get here, I'll drag him up against the block and then start jumping, and then you notice he'll come up. And same thing, start jumping. Eventually he'll get up here. Which is not how this used to work. They've made villager transporting so much easier, it's not even funny. And now you can carry them around with a happy ghast using this same method and basically any other mob. It's incredible. That wasn't bad at all. We basically drug him the whole way over here. Didn't have too many interferences except for that little snag with the tree. So now I want to kind of line him up with the dock, and then, nice. I'm gonna sleep really quick, and then when I turn it to day, I'm gonna try to use a minecart track to just put him right there. Okie dokie. Just gonna place down some rails. No, that'll be okay. That'll be totally okay. Because he'll just get pushed up by the piston. That'll be totally okay. So then we want to, he's going to immediately want to try to start skedaddling once I break him out of here towards, no, please don't. No, I knew you were going to do it. Oh, you're terrible. Let me fix this. Got him back in the boat. Oh no! I'm seeing I'm gonna have to be fixing a lot of this around here. Okay, well, let me try to block him in as best I can. There we go, without ruining my stuff. And I'm only gonna give him one option, and that's to run into that minecart. And then he should hopefully go into the little hole that I've designed for him. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, and then just... Yes. Okay. Okay, go forward. And fall. No! Okay. Whoo! I got so nervous. Okay, and then we'll place our lever back and just raise him up. Perfect. Stay alive. Don't scare me like that. Gotta place my leaves back. Oh, wrong side. Perfect. And I want to... Oh, don't do that, you silly goober. I want to extend the leaves over to the chest. I will get it eventually. It will happen in a second. I fixed it. Now we just do this side. Nice. Hehehe, now it's connecting to the chest. Now we have him in there, and he finally decided to just become a normal villager again. So we're gonna plop this down. And now he will become our farming guy. The ideal trade that we want is carrots for emeralds, wheat for emeralds on the top, and then after that we hopefully want him to be able to trade pumpkin and melons with us. Excellent. So we finally got him to take up the farming trade. And this is what the cycle trade does. Instead of me breaking the composter every time and then waiting for him to recycle through these trades, I can just click cycle trades and you'll see it'll swipe through it for me. So I'm going to do it until I get the ideal selection that I want, which would be the cheapest amount of carrots for emeralds and vice versa for wheat. I've been clicking through for about 10 or 15 minutes now. You still have to do it for a long time. Cycle trading seems like it's super fast and convenient, but it's just as tedious as breaking and placing it. You're just not having to leave the UI to do it, but it takes just as long to get the trades you want. I think I'm going to do 1 emerald for 6 bread and 22 carrots for 1 emerald, and then hopefully I will get the pumpkin and melon trade from him. I actually need to harvest some carrots first, and then I can trade with him. Alright, we've gotten his next series of trades unlocked. Hopefully he will have the pumpkin and melon trade that we want. If not, some other guy is going to have to find his place. Well, we will know after this one if he at least has pumpkins. And fingers crossed. Okay, excellent. He had melons, and it's already 3 for 1 emerald, so perfect. This guy will definitely be staying even if he doesn't have the pumpkin trade. The pumpkin trade is just a really big plus, because then it's another thing we can trade with him for emeralds. I'm also loving that I can get just straight apples from him. It's going to be great for making golden apples for when I need to do the villager conversion. Now, if you guys will give me, I don't know, due to villager trading, I'd say if you give me like an hour or two, I'm going to trade a good bit of these melons, and I'm going to try to get as many stacks of emeralds as I can to start trading with some librarians. My idea is, I know I don't have the zombies in there yet, but I want to trade with a librarian far enough down to where they sell me a name tag, and then I'll be able to go through and get the 6 zombies that I need for my guys. So I've gotten him to the master level. And no pumpkins, but that's totally okay. Bread, pumpkin pies, apples, cookies, cakes, suspicious stews, glistening melons, golden carrots, which is going to be my main food source throughout this entire Let's Play, so I'm glad we were able to get those from him. So overall, he's not a bad guy, and he will do me just fine for collecting emeralds for other trades. Little pause in the villager trading. Sleeping bag time. Okie dokie, everybody. I have been at it for a few hours here, and I ended up getting 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks and 47 of emeralds, which I'm about to put to use right away in getting some golden carrots from this guy. Let me just get... Is he gonna let me get a full stack? We'll call that close enough. Now I have golden carrots to eat, which is going to be a wonderful food source. Let me head over to the villager trading hall, and I will start putting some guys in some cells. I lied. We're going to actually have to kill some cows really quick, because I need leather for books to make some lecterns. So let's do that. You're first. Oh, come back. Nope, don't run away. Find the one with low health. Wait, I just saw him. There you are. Die. Oh. Oh. Oh no. I'm not very good at this crit hitting thing. They're somewhere over here. It's okay. There's too many of them. Yeah. Finally going to use some of the sugarcane. I'm just going to go ahead and use 3 stacks and turn that all into paper. I know I'll need it in the future, so might as well. And then let's go ahead and... 32 books. That's not bad. I don't need that many, so we'll do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We'll do 5 for now. That should be enough lecterns. Just turn these 5 into bookshelves, and then now we should be able to make 5 lecterns. Perfect. And with this, I want to hopefully be able to get Mending, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5, and then we'll see from there. Maybe Silk Touch and Fortune 3. But as far as I'm concerned, I know I want Mending, Unbreaking 3, and Efficiency 5. And then we'll see about the Silk Touch and Fortune. Alrighty, I have the minecart track set up to go into the first pin, and then the next one set up next to it. I don't want to just do one whole line and then one whole other line. I want to try to fill up both sides as we go down so it'll look pretty even. Alright, time for the first guy to leave the rat's nest. Let's see if he goes where I want him to. Oh, and he instantly died. So I'm going to have to mine this back one more and just kind of push them in, because we definitely don't want them dying from suffocation. Good thing we got multiples. Test 2. Sending through. Should stop. Perfect, and not get suffocated. And then we'll just slightly nudge him and then break the minecart. Perfect. And then we'll do that for these other 3. Guy number 2. Perfect. Number 3. Perfect. I need that minecart. Thank you, sir. Nice. And guy number 4. Awesome. And I want that minecart back as well. Thank you. I'm also going to go ahead and put the 5th guy in here just in case I do decide to, like I said, do Silk Touch and Fortune. I've had to kill so many zombies. Sleeping bag time. Oh, I can't even do it because there's zombies nearby. They're definitely after these villagers like white on rice. Let's try over here. Nice. Oh, there's an arrow in my arm. Gonna make some more books because I need them for whenever I go to trade with the villagers. Excellent. Now, let's begin this very grueling task. Their trades aren't going to be excellent at the beginning. I'm going to try to get them as low as I can, but they won't be perfect until we get the zombies in there. But I need the name tags first. Wow, that did not take long at all to get mending. I'd say I've maybe been clicking through with this first villager for 10, 15-ish minutes. That is not bad, and I'm going to go ahead and take it for that 18 for 1. I know we can get it for much lower than that, but I want to lock this guy in for whenever we go to convert him in the future, just so I know I automatically have a mending trader right here. Type in mending above him. Awesome. So he is locked in now. Next, with this guy over here, I'm going to go with Unbreaking 3, and then after Unbreaking 3, I'm going to go with Efficiency 5. Feather Falling 4 would be such a nice book to have right now, but I'm going to keep cycling. Oh, Unbreaking 2 would also be nice to have, but I want the whole thing. Might as well get it if I can. Change of plans. I actually got Silk Touch here first. Whatever book I happen to get first in the sequence I'm looking for them, I'm just going to go ahead and take it to lock that villager in to try to save on how much time I'm spending getting all of them to that exact trade. And then we'll just name him like so. So now we have our Silk Touch villager and our Mending villager, and then we're going to get the rest of them. Awesome. Fortune 3 was the next book that we happened to come across. 27 emeralds for one book, which terrible, but it will get better, I promise, guys. I'm going to have it to where all these villagers are getting converted whenever I need it. And of course, let's name him Fortune 3. So we have Silk Touch, Fortune 3, and Mending, and we just need Efficiency 5 and Unbreaking 3. I'm going to say I got pretty lucky with that 28 emerald in one book for the Fortune 3 because this one's 35. It could have been worse. And then a Mending for 32 emeralds. We got it for a way better deal at 18. It's getting a little sad. We've been clicking through now for probably 35 minutes, and I haven't seen an Unbreaking 3 or Protection 5, or sorry, Efficiency 5 book yet. So that's a little worrying. I was starting to think that it wasn't a thing. For 19 emeralds, that is awesome. I will take that. Sweet. And of course, let's name him. And now let's spend another half hour trying to get Unbreaking 3. Oh, I was about to cry if that was it. We're making improvements. I've finally seen an Unbreaking 2 book, so we're getting closer. We are getting closer. Oh, another Unbreaking 2, and it's for so cheap, but I want Unbreaking 3. I don't want to have to combine books. I want this to be a perfect villager trading hall to where you can just come in and grab the exact book that you need and it be the perfect power level. For instance, Mending only has 1 level. Silk Touch only has 1 level. Fortune can go up to level 3. Efficiency can go up to level 5. I don't want to have to combine multiple books just to get to Efficiency 5 or Fortune 3. I want to be able to just come in and grab those books. And then zombies keep spawning in and they keep coming over and attacking me, and oh, it's just making life so stressful. I just need Unbreaking 3, please. No way. It finally happened, and for 15 emeralds. Oh, I will solidly take that. I've been getting these for very low costs, which I've been super happy with, because I'm probably going to be trading with them like this for a majority of my tools before I get them converted. And finally, we can name our Unbreaking 3 guy. So let's see what we got here. Mending, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, Silk Touch, and Fortune 3. Perfect. We have our tools right here basically done, and that will do our pickaxe, our shovel, and our axe. And then for the sword, I'll have to get Looting 3, Sweeping Edge, and potentially Fire Aspect 2, and then that should be good for the sword. And then after that, I will need to get the villagers for armor. Of course, I'm not going to be doing all of that in this episode, but if I have enough enchantment levels, I should be able to maybe get a pickaxe enchanted with some of these books. Using our last bit of emeralds that we had here, not quite all of them, I've done a little bit more trading with our mending guy. He was the only one that was able to sell just bookshelves. So I went ahead and bought some from him, and I've gotten a couple more books out of him, but those weren't really important. I'm hoping he carries a name tag, and I'm liking the glass from him. So let's see what we have at the very bottom. Oh, this is beautiful. So in between episodes, I will be able to get the 6 zombies that I need, 5 for over here, and 1 for our farmer guy, and then we'll start being able to convert them in between episodes as well to get their trades down. So that is super nice that we got the name tag from him. Perfect, guys. So I'm back over at the base, and I've combined our 4 books. So we have Unbreaking 3 and Mending on this one, and we have Fortune 3 and Efficiency 5 on this one. So we'll swap these around. 7's going to be the lowest. And then now, without fail, hopefully, I should have plenty of levels. We should be able to put it on this pick. Now we're going to name it Fort Dale. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. So this is going to be our fortune pickaxe, and I'll of course make a silk touch one in between episodes and maybe try to work on these other tools while I'm at it. I'll wait until the next episode to get those other villagers in for the armor that I want to do. But yeah, I'm glad we got that done and we got the villager trading hall set up. Alrighty, everybody, that is going to have to do it for me today. I'm super happy that we got the villager trading hall at least built, maybe not fully filled, and that we got this guy over here to start trading melons with. Hopefully in the next episode, maybe we'll try to find the end. You know, maybe we'll try to find the portal for it and go through. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.